Our summary report on Project Pneumonia Classification in Chest X-ray using Federated Learning. Our batch number 31 and Team GC. We are 6 members in total and they are Akshita Lenge, Chaya Shinde, Vasudha Singhbal, Saish Gaukar, Keegan Kolaso, Tushar Thakur. After our mentorship session, we explored research paper and made a summary report and submitted it. After that, we divided our team of 6 into 2 groups, 3 in each. Team 1, Data Team, started researching about images. Team 2, IBM FL team, started going through the documentation provided related to IBM FL. After that, our data team explored CNN model to know what it is, and they found out that a convolutional neural network is a special type of an artificial intelligence implementation which uses a spatial mathematical matrix manipulation called the convolution operation to process data from the images. Also, our data team referred Kaggle to explore more info regarding CNN. Data team then initiated first step in our project, that is, they started with the model and made some tweaks in it. They did this after referring to link given in Kaggle reference. The changes that they made were they added 2 convolution layers and 2 dense layers and achieved an accuracy of 88.96%. We could add more convolution layers to increase the accuracy, but we got the max test as accuracy as 88.96. After creating a CNN model, data team started working on MNIST dataset. First, they created a dummy folder, and in this they further created 2 folders named train and test. They said this so as to create a train dataset and test dataset. After that, they also created further 2 more folders named as normal and pneumonia inside test and train folder respectively. After that, the data that we had used in CNN model, that's train dataset and test dataset, that they transferred to the train and test folder in dummy, also made sure that they put normal and pneumonia data from train and test data of CNN model. Then they made convertible code that helps in generating MNIST dataset based using data in dummy folder. So they created the code, gave it the dummy folder path and also specified image dimension. After that, they resized the image dimension to 64 MP megapixel and 128 megapixel respectively. But as we had to use this MNIST dataset in IBM FL, we fixed image dimension to 64 megapixel so as to have clarity. After that, they ran the code and it generated dataset.npz inside dummy folder, and which they renamed it to MNIST.npz, and they hand over the dataset to IBM FL team. After that, IBM FL, which had completed their research on IBM FL, downloaded IBM FL folder from specified reference. This saved the MNIST.npz dataset that was handed over by data name in the given specified path, that is federated-learning-lib-main /example/dataset. After that, IBM FL team started working on IBM FL. They created a new Conda environment for IBM Federated Learning by running command lines on an Anaconda prompt. After creating environment, they started preparing data sets for each participating parties. That is, we used 2 parties and 1 main aggregator. So, we generated 2 parties with 200 data points. Then they specified the machine learning model to train, and then we generated the configuration files necessary to train a Keras classifier model assuming 2 parties join the federated learning training. Hence, we generated 2 parties in our example using the MNIST dataset and example/data/MNIST/random as our data path. So, the team made 2 parties inside the specified path named as config party 0 and config party 1. After that, they started the aggregator terminal by opening a terminal window running the IBM Federated Learning environment. Then they proceeded with further step, that is to start and register each new party running the IBM FL learning environment terminal set up beforehand in the same directory. But they did this in different terminal than aggregator for each party but on same environment. After registration of parties, the aggregator terminal prompted out info that it received the party's registration message. After that, they started with training, that is, they initiated training from aggregator terminal and we had 2 parties joining the training. After the training, we modified generate config scripts from the example directory so as to use our dataset, data handler and FL object. Result: so after a brief IBM FL training, we came across training and test accuracy for each party. So in training, we ran 3 global rounds, each round with 3 local epochs. So our result was as follows. We got test accuracy for party 0 as 82.9% and we got test accuracy for party 1 as 69.4%. We also got training accuracy for party 0 as 74.5% and we got training accuracy for party 1 as 77%. The issues that we faced during the completion of the project were data storage problem, especially when we were downloading dataset for CNN model. Also, while downloading required platforms or packages for code to run. Net issues. These issues we faced as we are staying at our respective hometown and at different places there is different network availability and each place in turn have their net issues. RAM storage. This we faced as we weren't able to meet each other and weren't able to share folders that were of huge file size. So we had to work on one environment and that created problem of RAM storage. Installation problems during installing TensorFlow versions is that this we faced as IBM FL works on Python 3.6 and for that we had to install TensorFlow version that is compatible with it. Compatibility issues with IBM FL. As we said earlier, compatibility issues we faced while working on IBM FL. After that, the experiences, we managed to work out and learn new computer languages in a tight schedule. Soft skills, also we learned new languages. So we also got this project directed us to new way of thinking. We also got experience of how to tackle challenges. We also learn different languages we had said earlier that were like Python, ML, and deep learning. And also we learned how to work in different environments. Thank you.